Say goodbye just clicking and picking. The future of giving back starts with our new way to connect. It's download, select, shop, and support. Download our free Community Pay It Forward app. It's your gateway to shopping with purpose and supporting the causes that you care about. You tell us who you'd like to support by selecting your mission. Whether it's helping veterans, feeding families, or supporting local schools, your purchases help fund real change. Shop like you normally do. No extra steps, no added costs. Just make your everyday spending count by choosing one of our partner businesses. Every purchase you make turns into real support. A percentage goes directly to your selected cause. It's automatic, it's effortless, and it's powerful. You're not just a customer, you're a partner in making a difference. Our app makes it easy for you to track your impact and share it with all of your friends. So why just shop when you can shop with a purpose? Download, select, shop, and support because your choices matter. When you shop with the Community Pay It Forward partners, no one needs to go it alone when we all come together. Does this sound like your life? Scattered, jumping between tasks but never finishing. Saying yes when you want to say no. Avoiding hard conversations and holding it all in. It's time to stop overcomplicating life and turning it into your advantage. Experience T Now, a monthly membership designed to help parents, professionals, and dreamers like you conquer self-sabotage and thrive. Save your spot today. Get early access, a special gift, and start transforming your life. Because no one needs to go it alone when we all come together. Every car that rolls into your shop is more than just repair. It's someone's lifeline. Now, what if every repair could also be a lifeline for someone in need? When you join Community Pay It Forward, a portion of each job can help a family, veteran, or nonprofit without costing your customer anything extra. With the Shop, Click, and Pick program, your shop keeps cars running. Let's keep communities running too. No one needs to go it alone when we all come together.
Born into a real fight wasn't right. Where can she dream here? Took a hold of her life, left at night, stepping out of her fear. Bring me home, out alone.
Good evening, everyone. How's it going? My name is Zach Clayton, Community Pay It Forward, Community Dare to Care, and the PAC channels. I want to thank you very much for joining me tonight for Community Impact. And good news. I'm not going to yell at anybody tonight. Not that I was trying to yell at anybody before. I was just trying to kind of make a point. But, we're not going to yell at anybody tonight. We're actually going to talk a little bit about support and why supporting people is so important. This is a break from what we've done for the last couple of podcasts. The last couple of podcasts we've talked about things such as chemical dependence, and then of course we had last week we had a very in my opinion here, we had a really good conversation about the problem of hate, in which you can go back and you can watch a little bit. You can rewatch the video if you would like, or you can even just read the blog I wrote about hate. by visiting communitypayitforward.us and going to our blog page. If you do that, you can find The Weight of Hate: How Understanding Can Heal Our Lives. It's a blog that I wrote. And the blog, believe it or not, came before the podcast. But the blog, I've just been sitting there using my friend, AI to make sure it made a lot more sense than I was making it sound. But the words are generally all mine. But if you take and you scroll down towards the bottom, you can watch the episode from last week right here. So I do invite you to please go down there and utilize that resource. You can go on there and watch it. Please feel free to share it with everybody. We've also done something else on this page. If you go, there are two links right here. If you are dealing with somebody who is suffering with problems of anxiety or anxiousness or hate, I guess anxiety and anxiousness, kind of the same thing, but hatred, depression, whatever it is, you can take and you can click on one or both of uh, those forms, and it'll take you to some of our friends who are in the program who are here to help support you. Again, these are giving partners, so not only can you utilize them, utilize their wonderful service, but they also can become a conduit to you doing good and supporting other, which is exactly what we are talking about today. How supporting others is better, is not just good to do, but it's good for you. And there is science out there proving it. Okay. There are certain things that are said that, they do kind of make you sit there, and I don't know for sure if it takes more muscles to frown than it does to smile. To me, that doesn't make any sense, since I can sit around all day with a flat face. Okay. I can do it, especially when I'm on my phone and I'm playing those damn video games. I don't smile. I sit there with a flat face. So I don't know for sure if playing or if smiling is easier than frowning. But what I do know for a very, very fact is that giving to other people is good for you. Caring about people is good for you. And our purpose tonight is to highlight the real emotional and physical benefits of healing in community, helping in community, providing resources, and encouraging people to use, of course, the Community Pay It Forward program, and how easy this is. Once again, yes, we are going to talk about Community Pay It Forward. Why not? It's kind of where my bread is buttered, if you will. But if you have something that you would like to say, please use the chat function wherever you are. Or you can also use that chat and say, hey, Zach, I've got something to say about what you just said. I'd like to come on live. Send me a message and I will send you the link. You can come on air with me live and we can discuss this. We'll get to know you a little bit. It'll give you a chance to come on and be part of the show. Only two things: you have to have your camera on, one, and two, you have to have an opinion, and no abuse or hatred will be tolerated. Okay? We're not going to allow you just to come on here and spit venom. We're not going to do that. I try not to do that. I would really prefer it if you did not do that. So please, if you have something to say, come on, let's get it said. It's very important that you're able to get your message out to people. That's one of the reasons why I invented the PAC channels, is to tell your story, because telling your story is so important. By the way, I will be on a show tomorrow. I am recording a show tomorrow that I'm very, very excited about, and they are taking my favorite saying of all time, and they're making it the title. They just love when I say you should never shut up. So I will be filling you in on that, but you can just listen to the episode that's titled "Zach Says You Should Never Shut Up." I was thinking about that a little bit earlier, just to get off, like way off base here. But I don't know how much I should really go around saying that anymore. I do believe that you should never shut up, but I think there ought to be a caveat to that. You should never shut up if you've got something to say. You should never shut up as long as what you're saying makes sense to somebody. Okay. But I don't want to get in. Yeah, I really don't want to go there too much. But, you should never shut up because the words that you speak are words that somebody needs to hear. Your story, your trials, your tribulations, what you've went through are very important to the recovery of someone else. Because there are people who are out there who have tried everything possible. Every therapy session, every voodoo session, every whatever it is. There are people out there who have tried everything in the world to overcome what they're going through inside. And they're going to hear a way that you got through it. Maybe you just went on a hike. And where at one point in time that sounded ridiculous to them, but they forgot that that was suggested earlier. Now it's going to be something that's going to stick in their head and it's going to make them go, you know what? That makes a lot of sense. Getting off my ass and doing something a little physical, getting off my butt and getting out there in nature where I love to be, that just makes sense. Folks, when I had my motorcycle, I could get rid of almost every problem I had by jumping on the back of that motorcycle. Would it go away for good? Hell no. No. But in between here and the destination, there was myself, there was hockey talk or my heavy metal music and the mountains. There was a nice ride by myself or with some of my brothers and sisters on the road. There was peace. There's that, one of my favorite patches is only a dog knows, what it feels like when they stick their head out the window. And it's true. I mean, having that wind get you in the face. And I don't know what it feels like in a convertible because I've never been in a convertible, but I'm going to guarantee you it's not like on a motorcycle, okay? But I am not telling you right now, and I'm going to say this, I am not telling you that you should get onto a motorcycle, okay? That is up to you. 100% that's up to you. And if you have fear, please, dear God, please stay off a motorcycle. You cannot be afraid. You just cannot be afraid. So, but that was one way that I was able to get past a lot of the problems that I had that I was talking about last week. My motorcycle was also a way that I was able to take and serve other people. We would do the poker runs, we would do the toy drives, we would do all these things that meant giving, that meant moving, that meant getting together, that meant doing things together, that meant being together, that kinship, that relationship. It truly meant so much. I mean, most of those people had no blood relatives to me, but they all are brothers and sisters beyond compare. I love them all. You have accomplished a lot in your life. No matter what it is, you've accomplished a lot in your life that other people are looking to you to share with them, to help them get over some kind of a hurdle. Even taking that little step by sharing that information with someone, folks, that's supporting them. That's giving more support to people than you could probably ever accomplish anywhere else. Because you're giving them an idea to improve their lives. Seriously, how many times, and think about this, how many times have you been sitting there and hear somebody off in the distance say something and it reminds you, oh my God, I've got to do something. What the hell? Oh, it's from the surgery the other day. I forgot about that. Sorry about that. Man, they dug into me, didn't they? Wow. Anyway, that the IV went. But there, I forgot where I was going because I saw a giant bruise on myself. But anyway, there, you've heard somebody say something and you were like, oh my God, that reminds me, I've got to do this. Think of every moment in your life like that you could be talking about something. If you're saying something constructive, if you're saying something positive, if you are talking, even if you're talking about a situation that maybe you're struggling with, there's always somebody out there who could take and pop up with an answer that you've never thought of, or you could help them create that answer. One of the things that we talk about quite often on the 22nd of February, our 22-hour podcast, which we will be talking about in depth more upcoming because we're going to get started on that here real soon. But we talk about, it could be the cadence of your voice. It could be the way that, your Texas accent comes out and it puts a little emphasis on a certain word and it makes a it makes it sound completely different. Something like that can mean the world to somebody. Make them realize, I've been saying it wrong the whole time. It's just like when you get that text message. And we've all got that text message where we take and we open it and we're like, well, what the hell is that supposed to mean? And you get all angry and you get all puffy and you get all belligerent and you approach the person and they're like, that's not what I meant at all. What I was saying is this. And you're like, oh, well, I guess I just read it wrong. Well, that's what they've been doing in their head. And when they heard you say something the way that you say it, it made a hell of a lot more sense to them. And it gave them that situation where they knew that there was hope, that there was a way. So these are just a couple of the things that, we often, while we're thinking and hearing support, we all grab our wallets a little bit tighter. But support does not only mean money, it just doesn't. At the end of the show, you're going to hear me talk about food and hoodies and other clothes. I mean, these are just things that you could do that are simple everyday things. I've started carrying some vitamin waters that were donated by our good friends at Stinker Stores that I'm handing out to people when it's 105, 110 degrees outside. We're able to take and put them in our fridge and cool them down and take them to some of these people who are out there asking people for support. I don't have the money to give them. We just don't simply have the money to give them. But I can give them some vitamin water, make sure that they don't pass out. We're doing something. That's what we want to ask you to please join us in doing today. That's our mission for today. Let's do something today. Let's do something that helps others today. So, your mission, should you choose to accept, is tonight. If you make a little bit of extra dinner, when you're going to the store for dinner tomorrow, or even tonight, while you're waiting for yourself, your wife, your husband, your significant other, uh, to finish, to be able to sit down with you cooking, say, hey, you know what? Can I take a bowl of that and go give it to Miss Smith next door? She doesn't have anybody. Take and put it in that bowl and take it next door and say, you know what, Miss Smith, I was thinking about you. Here's a little bit of dinner. If you would like to come over and join us, come and join us for dinner. If not, here's dinner. Enjoy this. Or take it to the person that you know is standing at the end of the block with the sign that says, anything will help. Hand it to them with some plastic silverware. Say, probably not what you wanted, but it's probably something you need. Let them do with it what they will. But at least you did something. Right now, it's about ready to start storming. Here in Greeley, I can hear the thunder. I can see the lightning through our windows, which is amazing because I'm in the basement. I get thrown in the basement. Actually, this is the only place I can go without my head screaming at me all the time. But say you had an old rain jacket or something that you no longer wear. This would be a great time to have it in your truck and go give it to somebody who's out there, who has no choice but to be out there. Maybe they have a choice, but they choose, but that's where they're at right at this moment. Life's still better if they're not getting drowned by rainwater. So, it's a little thing that you can do. We are wired to support people who are like us. And this does go back into the conversation a little bit of last week. One of the other things I'd like to challenge you to is maybe if you're looking to support somebody without obligation who has a different view than you do. Support somebody who is not in the same religion as you, who is not in the same race as you, who is not in the same political affiliation as you. Say, look, I don't know what I can do to help you, but is there anything that I can do to help you right now? And if they ask you, help them. A couple reasons for this. One, it proves to you that gap, it's not that large. that gap is not so significant it cannot be crossed. This means you can talk to people on the other side and not, it means it can happen. Guess what else it does? It teaches them the same thing. Wait a minute. I don't like that guy's baseball team. Why in the hell's he liking, helping me? I don't need to like your baseball team to want to support you, to want to help you. I don't need to like your politics to want to help you. And I can do this without us talking about what I don't like about your politics. I can do this because, damn it, you're a human being and you might need a little bit of help. And I have it within me that I can help you. We're giving each other support. Again, no obligation. Don't walk up to anybody and say, look, I think you're kind of a tool bag, but I'm going to help you anyway. But if you say anything, I'm just going to walk. Don't do that. Don't go there. Hey, I was tooling around on Facebook. I saw that you need a little bit of help moving a couch. Can I help you? Great, let's get it done. Hey, I saw that you had a problem with your car. I know a mechanic, can't help you with the money, but I know a really good mechanic. Can I give you his name? Done. Done. Not out there busting your butt. Not out there causing problems. And you're not out there causing, you're out there building a bridge that could mean a whole hell of a lot. You're out there solving two people's problems. You're solving your own problem because you're out there trying to help people instead of trying to ignore people. And you're helping their problem that they had a minute ago. Now, if they say, you know what? I don't need your kind of help. There's nothing you can do about it. Don't get angry. Tip your cap. Walk away. Carry on. Whatever. I mean, hey, look, if you don't need my help that bad, that's fine. I got better things to do. There's Dairy Queen to eat. So I'm all good. But it's just something that you can do. It's an offer that you can give to people, and it doesn't hurt them. It doesn't hurt you. And it truly is meant in the way of helping people out. You're going to see some numbers rolling across the ground here. These are emergency numbers that we have come up with. We are trying to put together a database that's going to help people find relief however we can find them. Okay, wherever you're at. So if you are a program that provides free relief to people, we'd like to talk to you. We'd like to hear more about it. You can be a guest here on the show, and we will list you in our line here. And I don't know exactly what all of these do. I just know that these are programs that do have some versions of free help to them. So please, if you have any resources that you would like to share with us, please feel free to share with that. Please feel free to share with us. Our community matters more to us right now than it ever has before. We need to depend on each other. We need to be there for each other. We need each other badly. We truly do. Money is an issue. Resources are an issue. If we work together, we can support each other in these ways. These are things that we can overcome. And if we overcome this, then guess what? They overcome it with us. And again, the goal of this should never be, I'm going to turn you to my side. Your side's your side. You stay on your side, I'll stay on my side. As long as you're not going bat crap crazy, I'm not going bat crap crazy. It doesn't matter that we don't agree with everything. It doesn't. Life's a hell of a lot more fun when you don't agree on everything. But we have to be here to help each other. We have to offer this help that all of us can do. Look, true fact, loneliness increases your chances of death right now more than obesity. Because loneliness is everywhere. As a rather obese person, I am everywhere too, but that's just me being large. Maybe not the best time for a joke, but it was kind of funny to me, so I said it. Loneliness hurts, folks. Loneliness hurts people. It was said today by my good buddy Alan in the meeting that I was at just an hour before this. You've got to check in on people. You got to make sure people are doing okay. You really do. People need that knowledge that you care. Checking in with people just to make sure that they understand that you're still here, that, like, I've got some friends that we don't hardly ever talk. But what we do is we send stupid memes to each other or stupid little videos to each other that have something to do with things that, my buddy JJ and we've known each other for 25 years. We've had a couple conversations in the last 20 years. Okay? Just a couple conversations in the last 20 years. We send these stupid posts back and forth to each other on Facebook that we find funny. Stuff that we talked about when we were roommates, 25 years ago. So it's checking in with each other. It's just making sure, hey, you okay? Hey, you remember when we used to joke about this stupid crap? Oh my God, I saw this. It reminded me of you. These are just things that we can do. Reaching out to people is easy. You don't have to get into an hour phone conversation. Get into a 5-minute text chain. That's all it is. We're not lone wolves. Very few of us would survive a life if we were put up in a mountain all alone with no technology. I see a lot of people answer those stupid questions on Facebook. If you were up here For $1 million with no TV, no cable, no internet access, no humans around you, would you do this for $1 million? Oh, hell, I'd do it for $5. No, he did. Okay, for about 10 minutes. And then you'd sit there and go, oh my God, I'm bored. Oh my God, everything I know is in technology now. It's one of the reasons why solitary confinement is a punishment. Because we're not solitary animals. And when someone's forced to be in a solitary situation, it's damaging to them. So please make sure that if you know somebody who's shut in, just reach out to them. Maybe that's who you could take the meal to tonight. Even if you just knock on the door and you say, look, I'm sorry, I don't have a lot of time to talk. I just wanted to find out, are you okay? Do you need anything? Here, enjoy our dinner. And just look, they're small things. There are a couple physical benefits that have been proven by researchers. Look, when you help somebody, you lower your blood pressure and inflammation. American Heart Association, they do a lot of studies on this. And it's come to fact that people who help each other, they are in lower blood pressure. It helps you manage your own stress a lot better when you're able to help someone through theirs. Not to sound mean or crude or anything, but this is, could this be one of those facts that you can sit there and you can look at your own problems and say, well, you know what? I've got things going on in my life, but sure as hell glad I'm not them. Yeah, unfortunately, that's true. A lot of times. It's a reason why helping someone else, you can feel a little bit better. You do feel a little bit better about your own situation. It can also, again, help you figure out your own situation. Helping someone through what they're going through can help you find out what you're going through. It can also, according to NIH, social ties and immunity, it can help your immune system function better. We've talked about many times, if you're in a state of depression, everything about this is tied into everything. So if this cabbage up here, if it's all scrambled and always in dark places, the rest of the body cannot heal. There's a lot of stress in here. Everything else in the body is tight. You cannot heal. According to the Sleep Foundation, sleep and mental health, it can help you sleep better, digest food better. Again, you're more relaxed. You've done something for someone else. This means a lot to you. It means a lot to them. It gives you a sense of purpose. It gives you a sense of caring. It gives you a sense of love. And it gives you a sense of being. Some of the emotional benefits, according to NAMI, it reduces anxiety and depression in yourself to help someone else. I don't know, again, if this is because you get to look at yourself and say, well, at least I'm not that person. But if that's the feeling you get, that's going to make you want to help that other person get out of their situation, isn't it? Isn't that going to kind of force us into that situation where we're going to sit there and go, you know what? Wow, I don't feel so bad about my life, but phew, boy, this person, I need to find a way to get them the hell out of there because that's crap. What I'm going through is garbage, but what they're going through, oh my God. And of course, this doesn't give you a right to walk up to somebody and say, hey, you know what? My life screwed up. You're effed. You are just screwed up. It's not the way to help them. Gives you a sense of power, purpose, and value. And believe it or not, it gives your body a chance to recover from trauma quicker. Because again, you're making yourself healthier. People are coming up with ways with all kinds of different ways to heal each other. And that's good because we talk about it all the time. We say it all the time. No one is built the same and nobody heals the same. Nobody heals the same. Nobody should be asked to heal the same because everybody's problems are different. As long as you understand that you are not the only one who's ever had that problem, because you're not. Probably certain things could happen out there. You could be stepped on an elephant as you were hit by a car while you're dropping your cell phone into a sewer grate. That probably hasn't happened to too many people. But let's hope to God that never happens to you. But when we find ourselves in a problem, our first reaction is to feel alone and feel like, oh my God, this doesn't happen. Why does this always happen to me? And the one that I have said more than I should, that just doesn't make any sense to me when I'm thinking clearly, is, oh my God, how could this be happening right now? Because the truth is, when bad stuff happens, it doesn't matter if it happens right now or 10 minutes from now. It's still bad stuff. When we were younger and we used to always get taxes in, our cars would know it and our cars would always break down. Well, the truth is, the car was breaking down a long time ago. We were just now at an ability to fix it somewhat. There's never a good time for a bad thing to happen. There are times when you are at your limits on how much you can help someone. And when that limit comes, make sure that you do take care of them to the best of your ability still. Don't ever walk away when somebody's in a mental health crisis. Make sure that you call somebody else. I'm not asking you to be the one that's sitting there trying to keep the gun out of their hand, okay? That's not something many of us are built for. It's not a fair situation to be put into. There are people out there who can take care of that situation, who are trained to do that. But the worst thing to do in that situation is close the door, walk away, and say, I'll talk to them tomorrow when they've got their head on straight. You don't know if that head's ever going to be on straight again, folks. Call 911. Call crisis hotlines. Call any of these resources that are given to you to try to help this person. These people may be pissed that you've done it. But if they're pissed off, they're still alive. If they can't accept that you helped them, can you? Is that something you can accept? Because I'll guarantee you, you can accept it a hell of a lot better than not having them there anymore. We need each other. It's fact. We need each other. When I built Community Pay It Forward, I wanted to make sure that we were putting businesses in a place to where businesses could support people who need all kinds of help, whether it's help in the community, whether it's a nonprofit that needs help, whether it's kids raising money for school or church programs, whatever that is. I built Community Pay It Forward to make sure that we can support everyone that is in that situation that needs that help. And businesses, these smaller businesses I work with, folks, these caring businesses that I work with, they're seriously not just there to make sales. If they were, they would say, you know what? This is great, but I think I just want to help this one cause. No, they're opening it up to where they can help who you care about. And that's what I love the most about this. This puts you in the driver's seat on who you can help. It puts your heart where their business is. You can make the purchase. You get great quality items, great quality services, and you get to support something you care about. And that is so important because nobody wants to be told what to care about. It's kind of like we talk with Les all the time. If you're told to learn something, you don't learn a damn thing. You just don't. Show action. Make your purchases count with communitypayitforward.us. You can always find out more about Community Pay It Forward by going to our website. And we are very, very proud to introduce our new program. Say goodbye just clicking and picking. The future of giving back starts with our new way to connect. It's download, select, shop, and support. Download our free Community Pay It Forward app. It's your gateway to shopping with purpose and supporting the causes that you care about. You tell us who you'd like to support by selecting your mission. Whether it's helping veterans, feeding families, or supporting local schools, your purchases help fund real change. Shop like you normally do. No extra steps, no added costs. Just make your everyday spending count by choosing one of our partner businesses. Every purchase you make turns into real support. A percentage goes directly to your selected cause. It's automatic, it's effortless, and it's powerful. You're not just a customer, you're a partner in making a difference. Our app makes it easy for you to track your impact and share it with all of your friends. So why just shop when you can shop with a purpose? Download, select, shop, and support because your choices matter. When you shop with the Community Pay It Forward partners, no one needs to go it alone when we all come together.
Hello world, my name is Z, or you can call me Mr. Z. I am a web developer and I am also a consultant at Z World Webs. My one goal is to develop custom websites that are specifically catered to your organization's needs. I completely understand that building a website is an exhilarating, exciting, and significant step in connecting with your audience. Your organization has the potential to make a meaningful impact, whether it's supporting animal rights, advocating for equality, combating human trafficking, or honoring the brave individuals who have served our country. Your mission is too important to be held back by the challenges a website can present. And I am here to ensure that your website works for you, not against you. Whether it's maintaining, developing, or redeveloping a custom website that is specifically catered to your needs. And with that being said, I would be more than delighted to learn more about your organization and, of course, develop a website Z World is waiting for. Thank
Hey, I want to make a personal announcement, a couple personal announcements. One, happy birthday, Aunt Pat. I love you very much. Saw earlier it was your birthday, and I haven't had a chance to reach out to you, but happy birthday. Love you, love you, love you. And to my buddy Scott and his beautiful wife and their son, congratulations on graduation. Good luck at continuing your education. It's I think that's wonderful, Scott. I couldn't. I It's hard for me to believe that you and I have been doing this now for so long that our kids. We sat at a barbecue joint when our kids were eating kids meals. And now they're adults. It's just crazy. Man, you're getting old, Scott. I'm too damn young to have kids that old. Get off my lawn. Anyway, uh, I do want to thank everybody for being part of this. I'm enjoying these shows. I'd like to know what you have to say. Please share, comment, like, subscribe to all of our channels. Help us out. And then if you'd like to take and volunteer or support us in any way, this QR code up in the corner, that could really help us out. It can help us continue what we do with Community Dare to Care. Community Dare to Care is a program that my wife and I own, and my wife and have put together to where we're able to help people with clothing, with furniture, with food, with things that they need. The best way to explain this, and we all know people who have been in this situation, but someone who gets out of a very, very abusive relationship, or even a moderately abusive relationship, when they leave that situation, if they go to a situation where they're going to be at this level, they're not going to stay there for very long, folks. They're going to go back to the abusive relationship. Why in the hell would they get out of one relationship to get worse? With Community Dare to Care, our purpose is to get them at least to here. And see, the thing is that anything that they get from Community Dare to Care, it costs them nothing. These are items that are donated from the public, from the community, for the betterment of the community. We give these items away to people who need it. School supplies, clothes, whatever is donated, we give away. Your support helps us maintain this. Because believe it or not, it costs a lot to give shit away for free. So it really does. So any support would be greatly helped. greatly appreciated. This gives you a chance that you can volunteer and help us spread our word and do whatever you can do to volunteer for either Community Pay It Forward, Community Dare to Care, whatever it is. It's just one way that you can take and help us support others, because that's what we're here to do. We're here to support. We want to talk more to you about how you can help us help others. So please feel free to reach out to me for whatever you need. If you want to talk, we're here. If you need some answers, we're here. You can reach me at communitypayitforward.us. That's communitypayitforward.us. There's a little widget in the bottom that you can hit connect and it comes to me. You can get me on my email, Zach at communitypayitforward.us. That's ZAK at communitypayitforward.us. Or you can go to my digital business card, which is www.formycard.net/u/36ru/Zach_Clayton. I know that's a lot to remember, so truthfully, email, and then I'll send you my For My card. Then you can get a hold of me easier. So, but look, we want to make sure that we are helping you be able to help other people. If you have any suggestions on what the show should be, or would like to join us, if you want to join us and talk about something, we are more than willing to have you come on to join us. If you'd like to know a little bit more about what we do, you can find a partner to shop with. Or you can check our FAQ pages and find out exactly what we're doing and how you can join us, because there is a partnership for everyone. Every single person has a partnership opportunity here. You can join us. Hey, look, there's my digital business card. So you can scan that guy and you've got my digital business card, which is a hell of a lot easier than typing in www.formycard.net/u/36ru/Zach_Clayton. I don't think I could type that in. Thank God I've got copy and paste. But nope, For My card is over there. The other side, you have my calendar. If you want to come on, you want to talk about something, get on my calendar. Let's talk. Let's see how you can help us support everyone. I want to thank you all very much for joining me tonight. I want to thank everyone for being a part of Community Impact. I would like to just remind you that we are in a sticky situation, no matter where we're at. But we're in a situation where, you know what? We're not helpless. We can take care of things. We don't need babysitters. We've got this if we come together. If you're not helping someone, you are hurting everyone. So please remember, no one needs to go it alone when we all come together. Look, we've been talking about it all show. If you've got an extra hoodie that no longer fits you, throw it in your car. Don't give it to a garage sale. Don't give it to a thrift store. Give it to somebody on the street who's suffering with the elements. If you make a little bit too much dinner, throw it in the old hillbilly Tupperware and go give it to somebody in the community who needs help. Neither one of those things cost you a dime. Neither one of those things mean a damn thing to you, but it could mean the life of somebody that you see. All it takes is a little bit of thought, folks. A little bit of thought brings a whole lot of love. A whole lot of love makes a better world. Once again, thank you. Love somebody out there because somebody out here loves you. My name's Zach Clayton. Starting on coming up this Friday, we've got Alan and a Master Connectors Corner coming up at 6 p.m. East. 3 p.m. Pacific, right here on the PAC channels. And he's with Santa Claus, Papa. They're talking about a wonderful, wonderful veteran program that Papa's put together. I do suggest you stick to it. Come and check it out because it is really cool. Thank you so very much. We'll talk to you next week.
Say, bring me home, out alone, show me the way. You wanna hold the heart of Sunset Boulevard. Bring me here, 'cause it's not quite clear to be a part of Sunset Boulevard.
Say goodbye just clicking and picking. The future of giving back starts with our new way to connect. It's download, select, shop, and support. Download our free community Pay It Forward app. It's your gateway to shopping with purpose and supporting the causes that you care about. You tell us who you'd like to support by selecting your mission. Whether it's helping veterans, feeding families, or supporting local schools, your purchases help fund real change. Shop like you normally do. No extra steps, no added costs. Just make your everyday spending count by choosing one of our partner businesses. Every purchase you make turns into real support. A percentage goes directly to your selected cause. It's automatic, it's effortless, and it's powerful. You're not just a customer, you're a partner in making a difference. Our app makes it easy for you to track your impact and share it with all of your friends. So why just shop when you can shop with a purpose? Download, select, shop, and support because your choices matter. When you shop with the Community Pay It Forward partners, no one needs to go it alone when we all come together.